then will I. Hello all and welcome back to the INVICTUS stream. My name as always is Mr. Harlan Guthrie, and I'm here once again with the lovely and talented Ms. Jo Fallak.
Good evening.
We are joined once again by the incomparable Jay.
Good evening.
The wonderful and talented Mr. James Schwartz.
Good evening.
And of course, Emily Kellogg.
Also, good evening.
And we are back with Twilight of the Lich King Round 3 fight. That's right. For the past 2 weeks now, if my math is correct, yeah, that's right, 3 minus 1, we have been playing Twilight of the Lich King of D&D 5e Adventure, written by our own fantastic Joe, and we have been trudging through the swamps in order to find our ultimate end, or rather put an end to the Lich King, and I'm so excited to be here tonight. How is everybody doing tonight?
Good.
Doing great.
Howdy ho! This is Tyson
Hi,
Ruck,
Tyson.
and my name is Gata.
Hello.
Which we read this
Hello.
early. We don't get the joke, but we're so pumped that you are here, and we love that you are here. Big round of applause for you.
Yes.
And a little War Pigs soundtrack. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Good. Great, man.
I was holding up my notes from the campaign
Yeah,
because
we
they
saw.
gave Jay a terrible time. Hold on, let me just.
I love it.
True.
There we go. So we have
That's
my
a character sheet.
inventory over here. We have the number of cantrips and spells I have. Some of these have changed. That's Gabe. He's the cleric.
I love it.
Wrath gave me 1d4 to all rolls, and then Pip's hanging out there. I also have Scorebolt over here. That's really
great.
important.
It's really great.
And then I
love
don't
it.
know what all of this up here is. So
Yeah, you know, there's something I love about the way your brain works, James, and it is exemplified in that page. Because some would look at it and say chaotic, but nay, I say it is exactly the way it needs to be. Big round of applause. I'm going to give inspiration to James.
I'll allow it.
Thank you.
Can you do that?
I did realize, though, last week, I don't think we actually explained what inspiration does to Emily. I don't know. I mean,
It sounds good, though, doesn't it? Don't you want it?
It sounded nice, but I don't know what it does.
It means at your leisure, you can opt for a single roll to roll 2d20 instead of 1 and take the higher. You have to choose to do it before you roll. You can't roll and be like, ooh, that's a bad roll. I want to re-roll it with my inspiration. So it's kind of a clutch moment. You can do that.
yeah. When you
Got
want to
it.
be
Awesome.
badass. Anyway, I realized that last time. Made a note, didn't read it till right the second, and then remembered that we should remind everybody of
Yep.
that. But yeah, if you have not watched parts 1 and 2 of this series, you should go back and check them out right now. We'll wait. Just kidding. We're going to keep going. But it's a pretty fun way to introduce yourself to D&D if you are new to the system. I think we've been pretty good at sort of walking the line between pushing the story forward and also taking a moment to explain, just like we did, how certain rules and sort of character, aspects
That's right.
can come to light in
Come
a
on.
role-playing scenario.
We'll show you. Come on over.
Come on.
We're
Come
nice.
behind the curtain.
That's right.
We'll show you the ways of the D&D. It's so nice. You know, COVID brought fucking everything terrible in the world, but it also brought more people getting together to play not just nerdy games like this, but also video games. And I mean, our community alone, exploded when COVID. I want to say when COVID dropped, like a fucking EP. When COVID dropped and their hit new single came out called "Fuck Everything," we really had a great time getting to connect with our community and create conventions and things like that. So it's definitely one of those double-edged swords, which all swords are. So I don't
Count
really
as
know
a
what that
magic
means.
item.
Yeah, magic item. But yeah, so it's been really wonderful to see the resurgence of D&D in such a strong way. And I'm really glad to see that 90% of the people I talk to no longer have that stigma around it. If anything, it's been embraced by communities that honestly we never thought would embrace something like this. I myself only got into it late in life as well. So I'm kind of one of those new people that gets to experience all the fun that this hobby gets to do, as well as bring friends closer together. Oh, I should have had the sad music playing while I was doing that. Anyway, we have, of course, a quick shout out to the amazing Planet Arcana. We'll drop that
That's
on the
me.
screen. That's you. And we've talked about it a lot, but just on the off chance that this might be the last of this series, why don't you tell the audience a little bit about, again, what Planet Arcana is so they could check it out?
Ooh, yeah. So Planet Arcana is the actual play that I am one of the DMs for. We are a dual DM'd 5e actual play, completely homebrewed world of tarot, androids, and heists. We just finished our first arc and we're going into our second arc. And I think there's going to be lots of arcs to come. So plenty of binging to be done, but also there's a good amount of backlog to start with already. And you can find us at Planet Arcana Pod on all the things and at www.planetarcana.com. And you can talk to me on Twitter because I'm on there too frequently, I would say.
No such thing. It's amazing. And as well, Emily, if you wanted to tell us a little bit about Parkdale Haunt.
Sure.
Pew pew.
Parkdale Haunt, it's a serialized fiction podcast. It's about two best friends, Claire and Judith, and Claire inherits a house in the Toronto neighborhood of Parkdale from a family that she never knew. She moves into this house and absolutely nothing goes wrong. She has a great time. There are no demons. There are no ghosts. Thank you for that canned laughter. And you can listen to our 2 first seasons because they're out now.
Amazing. And of course, James is from the amazing Dice Shame. Sorry.
You had one
Actually,
job.
He's in Dice Shame, though, so that's not entirely wrong, but he's from the amazing Dimension Door.
He voices a goat.
Yeah, James, give us the Dimension Door pitch real quick.
Dimension Door, we play Pathfinder, which is D&D, but a little bit older and a lot more crunchier. We're playing through the Reign of Winter adventure path. Basically, we deal a lot with cold and Baba Yaga, and there's a lot of traveling around and witches and stuff. It's good. It's really good.
Sick.
It's great.
Oh wait. As I'm told, our theme is like our slogan saying, quote thing. We're gonna roll some dice and have some feelings. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Cute.
Ooh.
Feelings of death.
Slogan.
That's great.
Slogan.
Sorry. I apologize for the Dice Shame thing. But yeah, so those are James is a member of Invictus through and through. A pretty, at this point you've earned it, but that doesn't mean you get any less of the.
It's been 2 years basically, James, since you've been guesting with us.
I realized the other day on Invictus on the Discord, you're still under the Invictus stream guest star, and I think you need to be. Okay,
He just left.
I'm sorry.
I saw that too.
apologize.
That was.
We need to pump you up to the proper Invictus stream channel because you're not. Yeah, I don't think you're really a guest star anymore. You're definitely part of the Invictus stream. So we need to get you. We need to get you a proper dye color.
Yay!
Yeah.
What color do you want? We got
You
teal,
can have orange.
pink.
Do you want orange or sort of
Purple?
like a nice light blue?
Orange is good. Purple's good.
Purple's nice.
Either one.
Actually, take purple. The
Okay.
old purple's the worst, so you can do it. Also, don't forget to check
Yeah.
out don'tdowhatchrisdo.com. That's an inside joke. Make sure you check that out.
Is that a website still?
It's not a real website.
Great.
Don't go there. It could be porn or something. I don't want to be responsible for
It's just
you going to porn.
viruses.
But that's it from us. New episode of Dice Shame out tomorrow at 1:20 a.m.
At 1:30.
And episode 130, that's right. 130 episodes so far.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
Get 'em out.
That's a lot of episodes.
It's a lot of episodes. I'm very surprised. Some big changes coming to the show, too, within the next few months. And as well as a new episode of Malevolent coming out May 1st. But actually, if you're a patron, you can hear it now. I dropped it for patrons early. It is an interesting, if you're listening to Malevolent, it's an interesting arc. Some really nice things were said today about Malevolent, actually. It made me really, I don't know, what's the word?
Blush.
Blush? Sure. It made me really blush.
I'm really glad you said blush because my filthy mind was like horny. Made you horny.
Yeah, it did.
No, the opposite.
No, it made me feel very...
Because the conversation was surrounding how like aromantic love is treated in the show and how
Oh, nice.
the main characters
Wonderful.
celebrate a loving relationship.
Well, it's been a big... I don't know. It's been a big push for me to show like a healthy male relationship between the two protagonists that like I love the romantic fan fiction of the two sort of protagonists, genuinely. But also, from somebody who feels very self-conscious or had felt very self-conscious about telling my other male friends that I love them, I think it was really important to also show like a healthy platonic friendship love where guys can be open and honest and talk about how much they love each other. And I love you, James, by the way, in a way that makes, people feel like that can be normalized. And it's weird because it's a very, very small issue compared to some of the major issues that should be talked about. But it's something that was important to me. And I think what better way when you're creating something to get to promote something that you feel really passionately about, that you want to see more about. And people really recognized it today, I think, on the Discord, and I was really surprised because it came out of left field. So huge shout out to the people that sort of just started a weird conversation about it in a loving way and made me feel really validated about some of the narratives that I'm trying to push, I guess.
Do we have a date for the exciting news for Malevolent?
Yeah, like April 26th or something, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Stay
End of
tuned.
April.
Like 3 weeks from now, big
from now.
news.
And then 6 months from now for double exciting news. Anyway, that's it. Let's do Twilight of the Lich King Part 3.
Let's do it.
Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, here are the credits for the Bag Rat Wolf. Oh, no, just kidding.
Do you have an air horn on there?
I wish I did.
Next time.
I have sound effects I don't use very often.
Can we hear one?
I have this one.
I feel like we use that one a lot.
I've used it a lot lately. Oh, I have this one.
Wolf Initiative.
Oh, and I have Henry saying I'm Batman.
How's your day, Gotham?
Oh, sorry. How's your day, Gotham? Doesn't come into context much, but I like pressing it because I get to hear him. Anyway, let's do the credits.
Oh. Deep in the stinking wastes, a giant sun-bleached skull lies half buried in muck, mired in reeds and looking up at the dim sky. You hear the faint sound of vultures in the distance. Perhaps there are more witches on the horizon, but for now, you have reached your destination, the Lich King's lair. Squelch, Gabe, Grathriel, and Pip, the four of you have journeyed from far and come through mountain and ocean and vale, through the spooky forest, and here you are, at your journey's end. But not yet, because you still have to brave the dungeon.
Dungeon.
Now you can go.
Dungeon, Grath says, smelling dungeon on the wind. Smells like a dungeon around here.
Mm-hmm.
What's the status of the karate witches?
They linked arms and karateed off into the distance,
Hiya!
doing kicks.
God,
And
that's so
they said
cool.
that they said they wouldn't bother you anymore as long as you don't kill any more of their sisters or
If
birds.
I ever retire, I want to become a karate witch. Grath
Did
says,
we get-
looking off.
Did we get their last name? Because we'll need
I think
to
it's
know.
Witch.
Is
I think it
it?
was witch. It was
Okay.
either witch
All of their first names
or
are
Crichton.
Tammy, though.
Tammy,
Tammy.
karate witch Crichton.
Gotcha. Cool. Because like if we can't kill their sisters, we just gotta make sure we double check that their last name isn't Witch, and then we can kill them.
That's right.
Deaf.
Big brain.
So here you are, folks.
Yeah.
You are standing in front of this huge skull. It's the size of a small hut, I suppose. What kind of creature it may have been in life is hard to figure out, but it's got 2 eye holes and a nose hole, and then its like cheekbone area and deeper is submerged in this dark mud dirt situation.
You know, it's a terrifying image. And you know,
You're
oftentimes I've seen things like this on maps, but I never really thought about like the things that pick that skull clean. Like obviously something died. Imagine just a creature walking up and taking a big piece of brain from that skull and like chewing on it. It's very gross. And Grath feels it. It's just disgusting.
Ooh.
It's like when a whale dies and it floats down to the bottom of the
Fucking
sea.
explodes.
No.
Oh,
The opposite of floating down to the bottom.
but you know what I mean, right?
It like gently falls through the depths, being picked up by scavengers, but then it like lies on the ocean floor, and all these giant crabs and shit just like crawl like. Have you seen the time lapse? No.
Of the giant crabs.
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yo,
like
but you know
having
what I'm talking about when they
nightmares,
wash up on shore, right? And they explode, because that's cool
Yes,
too.
because of the buildup of the methane
Okay,
from their
but this is
decomposing
D and
flesh.
D,
Yeah,
and it's none of
terrifying.
those things.
Well, maybe a
Oh.
giant fell and exploded
Yeah.
because of all the built up methane gas. Just a
Anyway.
big giant bomb.
The witches told you this is where the Lich King lives.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
Focus.
Is-
Okay.
Is it clear what the skull belonged to? And if not,
can-
may I roll for it? Sorry.
Yeah, you
Is it
can
a
absolutely
giant
roll
sky
a
whale?
nature check.
Trying to figure out what kind of whale this is.
It's skull whale.
16.
Oh man.
Nature.
Yeah, this is a humanoid of some kind, but
Oh.
even larger than a giant's skull, for sure. Like a giant's skull is something that you can like wrap your arms and legs around if you really had to,
As
probably.
we've all done.
This
Ooh.
is like 5 times bigger than that at least. Some prehistoric creature.
Cool.
Can we
A
see
sky
into
king
the
or
skull
something.
through like its eye holes or anything? Can we see what's in there?
Did you want to crawl up on the skull and look in?
Yeah, I do.
Careful.
Okay. Pip, why don't you roll an athletics check for me?
Oh, actually, Pip has spider climb boots.
You're so right,
Yes.
Pip. Did
Not-
you want to just demo these cool
Well,
boots you
not
have?
only that, they also have a climbing ability. You have two
I do?
things that would help you from climbing. Yeah.
Fuck me
Yeah.
then.
What's
Unless
my
I dreamt
climbing
it.
ability?
I might have dreamt it actually. No, you have something called second story work. Climbing does not cost you extra movement. In addition, when you make a running jump, the distance that you cover increases by a number of feet equal to your dex modifier.
You're the
so
best.
Wait,
Yeah.
where is
You're
that?
around. Under rogue features.
You're the best burglar around.
There it is. Cool. Well, anyway, I have sweet boots.
What do they
Oh.
look like?
Slippers of spider climbing. They look like spiders. Like, you know those like fluffy slippers that people wear that like look like dogs or something? They're like that, except for little spiders.
So you have like 8 legs dragging around off the sides of your feet.
Trudging around in the mud with these slippers. I love it.
Yeah, but they're fluffy though.
They're magic. They're pristine. The mud just beads right off of them. They're like hydrophobic
That's awesome.
coating.
Ooh, and all the spider eyes are like little gems.
Oh.
Want, but in like high heel form. I
Oh,
want them to be mules.
High-heeled spider gem encrusted
The mules of
slippers.
spider
I
climb.
like it.
That's
Wow.
marvelous. All right, so you just trounce up and you look in these deep orbs of blackness and you see nothing because you're a halfling and you don't have dark vision.
Ah.
It's
Oh.
deep,
Spell you could have
deep darkness
Pip,
in there.
Pip, come down here for a second. I got something that can help you.
Ooh. Okay, coming down.
Okay, Pip comes down, and I am going to cast light on the shoes.
Oh,
So now they glow.
Nice.
Love that. What color is the light?
Cloudy.
kombucha colored.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yellow, cloudy.
Yellowy, brown.
It's the douchiest color.
It's
Yeah,
cloudy.
you
I
go
think.
up there. Your shoes are now just bathed in light, and looking down into this skull, you see that it's just mud down there. There's like nothing in there. It looks hollow.
What do you see, Pip?
Just a whole lot of mud. I don't see a Lich King or treasure.
Darn.
Damn it. What was that poem again? That you told us that the witches said, or that was written on a piece of paper, or I don't know, I was napping. It was on
Yeah,
one of the many things you told us.
It's in my box, and then someone translated it for me, but I can read the translation.
Oh, that's right, yes.
Oh yeah.
The Lich King's lair is passing strange, a dead thing's mouth in sunken ground. Entice the skull to open wide, reduce yourself to just one sound.
Interesting. All right. Okay.
I didn't know Lich
actually.
Kings were poets, but
Well, this one clearly. Does anyone have silence? I don't.
Nope.
Now let's go the opposite way and make as much noise as possible. Entice the skull. How would you entice a skull? What do skeletons eat? Squelch. I mean,
Skeletons eat air. Cause you can see right through them, so you can see where their tummy is. And I've never seen nothing in there but air. So obviously that's what they eat.
everyone blow on the skull.
no.
All three of us do it.
Nothing happens.
Entice the skull. You typed this somewhere and I didn't read
I
it.
did. I can I'll paste it.
You can scroll up to the top of the chat, but
Work? I have to do work?
Pasting it in our private chat.
Oh,
I think
thank you.
to entice it, we have to reduce ourselves to just one sound.
Yeah.
So we could all try screaming together at the same time.
Look, this has actually brought up a good point. And
That
Grass sort of
sounds
looks
great for
embarrassed.
an audio medium.
Everyone
James,
mute for a second.
James, do you have inspiration?
I have the inspiration that Harlan gave me that you okayed, but
All right.
this
Do you
way
want to
it's
give it back to
official.
me? Because I don't have inspiration anymore.
I'm giving you inspiration, James.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
You know, this brings up an interesting point. I, for a while now, we've been traveling together, and at least every other party I've been a part of, we've created a name for ourselves, and I'm wondering maybe we could have a discussion about what sort of name we want to associate with ourselves.
Is now really the time for that?
It's important to me. He gets like angry.
It has to be just as good, if not better, as Karate Witches.
Oh yeah.
Good
That's a
luck.
high bar. Wait,
We
low
could-
bar? Which is
We
different.
could be
High bar is harder to jump over.
But a high bar is easy
We're
to
in
limbo
limbo.
under.
High bar to limbo under.
I got one.
Squelch.
I got one.
Yes.
The super karate witches.
I like the idea, but since neither of us do karate nor are witches,
Yeah.
it would send the wrong message.
Oh yeah. That's okay.
Pip, I trust your instincts. What do you think?
The karate. Not witches?
The karate not
What about the
witches.
Karate Bitches?
The karate bitches. Or not karate bitches, NKB. The NKBs.
The not
I like-
karate bitches?
Yeah. Well, we're not, because we don't do karate. So we could say
Right.
we're karate bitches not, and we could be sarcastic. Well,
If
let's
we're
just
the
go with
Karate
KBs.
Bitches. If we're the Karate Bitches, we could be the Karate Bitches about to kill the liches.
Okay.
That felt better in my head.
KB
There's something there.
AKW.
Catchy.
KBAKW. I like it.
How does
A
that?
cow.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's not anything,
Too
Harlan.
late.
Well,
I like it.
What about WWKP
.com.
KPD? What would
What?
karate bitches do?
I like it. WWKBD.
Yeah.
All right.
WWKBD. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
Got
So
it.
maybe if we need to say the same thing, we should all say WWKBD at the same time.
Oh,
Okay.
This was a long roundabout way of just picking what word we said. I don't know. I literally got
the
nothing.
chat-
So the chat is giving us some good options
Oh, do
here.
they?
Yeah,
The Hacky Sack Squad, calm bitch. Yeah, that's cool. Radio station vibes. I like that.
No, they're saying WWKBD is
No,
radio
I like
station
radio
vibes.
station vibes. Just to be against the grain. I have a great idea. Radio station vibe. I don't know what it is.
What's a radio?
Did anyone else give us?
Lich Bitch Killer Squad?
I
Ooh,
like the
it's
Hacky
Killer Squad.
Sack Squad.
Ooh.
I also like
because
the
it's-
hacky sack squad.
Carly's vibing
You like
with
it?
Gabe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hacky sacks.
Yeah.
I like it because it was innocent. It's just there. The hacky sack squad. And Grath sort of nods.
It's where we all met.
Yeah.
We met.
Hacky
we met.
sack.
We met
Yeah,
when Gabe's
we-
hacky sack fell onto Squelch's head and nearly
Yeah, and
killed
then
him.
we all
Nearly killed
started
him.
Back
back
when he only had
circling,
7 hit
and it
points.
makes sense
That's
when Gabe was doing the ritual, how we all had to like stand in the circle because it's our friendship that binds us together, made in the hacky sack.
Just
circle.
like the hacky sack, I
Yeah.
agree. And like we
I love
say it
it.
with the weight
so good.
and meaning, as if we're like assembling, I don't know, the Avengers or some shit. Like yes, the hacky sack squad. I like it. And Grath puts his hands into the center, and everyone's like 10 feet apart. He just puts his hand forward. Gabe, thank you. I appreciate that. Makes me feel very good.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
should we do some ceremonial hacky sack in front of the giant mouth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, let's do it.
Smart.
Pip really likes hacky sack because he's better at it than any of you.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, oh yeah,
For sure.
Grath hates it still.
Paint for me a picture what this ritual of naming looks like, and then what specifically do you say?
So I'm still wearing the boots, the spider boots, and they're
You
still
are.
glowing. So when I do hacky sack, it's going to be these glowing, fluffy spiders.
It looks so good.
But have you guys seen She's All That?
Of course I have. I watch it 100 times.
You know when he goes to the performance art thing and
Yes.
he gets put on the spot and has to perform with a hacky sack?
Yes.
And he just chants hacky sack, hacky sack.
Yes. Of course we know this. This is standard Dragonborn lore.
I think it's worth a try.
The Prince of Freddy Jr., the Prince of that town. Sir Prince Freddy.
That's the one.
I feel like there's a connection there because his name is Prince, but I literally couldn't think of how obvious that would be.
Definitely. So
All
you
right.
guys all stand around in a circle chanting hacky sack and
Hacky sack.
also hacky sacking, I presume?
Hacky sack.
No, the hacky sack never comes out. We only chant it like four assholes standing around. Hacky sack.
And with that, the skull begins to quake. The ground around you shudders. There's a terrifying grinding sound as it comes up out of the mud, resplendent drip, like the mud's just dripping off of the side of this skull, and its mouth yawns open, and you see that leading down into darkness, there's a set of stairs lined with green flamed torches. You have entered the Lich King's lair by solving my name yourselves a cool name puzzle.
Yeah, we did it!
Emily, I wanted to give you
get it.
inspiration
That's so
for
good.
your inspired boots that you invented, which I
Yeah.
really like. These little spider slippers. Yeah, rock and roll. I just dropped you guys on a new map.
That reminded me, I love that scene in Arrested Development. I can't remember what season it is, but where they're all chanting speech and no one does a speech. They're like, speech, speech, speech. And they're all looking around. And it's like the Bluth family chanted speech for a good 5 minutes before no one said anything. They're like, hacky sack, but no hacky sack comes out. God.
Also, the amount of time that it took you all to come up with the word hacky sack, you all got a long rest in there. So that took you that took you 8 full hours.
Classic.
So everyone's hit points, anything that you've expended, whenever we do a long rest, it means that all of your shit gets reset. So your character sheet is brand spanking new. You have all of your skills and abilities.
Amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you're looking down into this dark chamber. The 4 of you are standing on the stone staircase, and there are spider webs throughout the room. It's clear that no one's been here in a very long time. And you see that there are some kind of inscriptions on the ground in front of you. Ahead of you, so to the south, there are some stone doors. What
Is
do you
it
want
too
to
dark?
do?
Is it too dark to see?
Can I try to
there's
perceive
some-
things?
Yeah, definitely. There are some green flamed torches that are shedding dim, flickering, eerie light throughout the
Green.
chamber.
These torches are normally orange or a fiery hue. This doesn't seem well.
It's because they knew I was coming.
And Squelch pulls open his shirt and looks down at his tummy scales, which are green.
Aw.
They're so nice.
Sorry,
Mr. Lich,
someone
hello.
wanted to perceive something. God,
yeah,
Carly,
I just-
thank you so much. Carly, you get
What
inspiration.
did Carly do?
She posted a scene from The Last Unicorn, which is exactly what I was thinking about when I wrote
yeah.
that skull puzzle.
Oh yeah, the wine skull.
Yeah, it's my favorite movie of all time. Sorry, someone wanted to perceive something.
I just want to see if I can see a trap from here.
Great
Great
idea.
call.
Roll perception, and we'll count that as checking for traps.
Check for
I'm
traps.
going to give you guidance.
Nice.
So you can add a d4 to that as well.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I have sound effects. Let me do that again.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, that works.
So I rolled an 18, and then I have +7 perception,
Amazing.
It's really good.
and then 4 more. I don't think I have that dice.
Oh, a D4?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we need to send Emily some dice. www.sendemilydice.com. Link is in the description. Go there, get Emily dice.
I can just Google it, right?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
Google roll 1d4.
Get Emily dice.
.com. .edu.
You know, one day when I have disposable income, I'm just gonna sit here and every time someone makes up a stupid website, I'm gonna go and register the
Just gonna
domain.
go buy that
You
domain.
mean every
Go
time
buy
I
it.
make up a stupid website? Literally, I do it
I'm gonna
every
buy it,
fucking
and
campaign.
then I'm gonna make like a 2-minute website that does exactly what you say it will.
Perfect.
Perfect.
It's gonna be
Okay,
my
so
job
that was-
one day.
27 total.
Ooh, rock and roll. I mean,
And that
that's
sounds like a
about.
great job.
It's an excellent job. You look down at the room around you. You see that there are these fell, arcane runes of unspeakable evil that are decorating the floor here. They seemingly are burned into the very stones themselves. The runes are jagged and harsh in a language of arcane power that you cannot understand. However, to your excellent perception, you do not detect any traps lining the walls, no scythe blades ready to drop down on you. This seems like a fairly pedestrian welcome area, albeit one created by an evil wizard that is dead, an
Just
undead wizard.
Glowing ruins and
Yeah.
green flames and
Totally.
okay.
But like
super
otherwise,
pedestrian.
just pretty chill.
Sweet.
What do your halfling eyes see, Pip?
I don't see any traps. There's some runes, but I think we can start to make our way into the room.
Okay.
All right, let me go first. I'm guessing that I have most hit points, but I genuinely don't know. So Grath will walk forward.
Excellent.
And
You do
die
that.
first. And then he'll do just a turnaround to make sure everything is safe.
Did you die?
Yeah, y'all good.
I think I'm all right.
Okay,
think-
good.
I'm not
Okay.
entirely sure, but I feel pretty good about it. Cool.
What do you want to do?
I mean, your perception was so good. There's nothing
It's
really
super great.
that we need to check. Maybe I'll check the actual door.
Yeah, Squelch is just gonna go over and try and go through the door.
Yeah. Wow. No. Before Squelch goes, Grath holds a hand out. Hold on, my friend. Let me check for traps, as they say.
Oh, good idea.
I don't have dice on my desk. I forgot.
Harlan.
Sorry. I'll just roll. What am I rolling? A D20? Bam! I got a 6 plus nothing, so that's a 6.
Wop wop.
You think you do a great job.
All right, the door's safe. Go ahead, Squelch.
Okay.
Squelch tries to push open the door.
The stone doors open with a loud creak, squelch.
Yeah.
It would seem that you are unharmed by any mechanism or trap by this
Cool.
door.
Sounds so wooden, these stone doors.
Why the
I
fuck
solved it.
is it
I
hiding
solved
areas?
the puzzle.
I want it to reveal areas. Come on,
Guys,
roll
I did
20.
it. Turns out you just had to push the door. I bet they thought it was they disguised it as a pull door, but I pushed it.
Hold on, Squelch.
Okay.
I'm gonna be real with you all. Roll 20 is being a jerk.
Oh, I see it.
Ah,
Oh, there it is.
you figured it out.
It's gonna color in some doors for us all. Lovely.
Nice.
Ooh.
Squelch's tiny frame stands in the middle of this set of double doors that have exposed a long hallway. There are a couple of steps down. The hallway terminates in like a half circle atop which there is a terrible stone statue. There is a door to the east and to the west. You also note that there are some skeletal remains lying on the ground.
I don't trust those skeletal remains.
Yeah. Why?
Does anyone have... Oh, I do. I'm a paladin.
Yeah, you are.
I'm going to
Whoa.
use my divine sense. Until the end of my next turn, I know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. Within the same radius, you can detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated. Who cares?
Sick.
That's it. I just turned it on. So I think I just turned it on. Grath stows his mace, and he sort of puts a hand on Squelch's shoulder, and he's like, "Hold on, before we go, I have an eerie feeling about this." And he rubs. You've seen him do this 100 times. And he rubs his fingers across his forehead, and that's his activation. I don't know why, but that's
all you need.
You've asked him before.
Tweedly
He just likes it. It brings me to my center. And I'm going to activate my divine sense.
Yeah. You look through your divine eyes and you do not detect any celestials, fae, fiend, or undead.
All right. That skeleton is not undead. Meta, I don't know if that spell doesn't kick in until the skeleton wakes up. But I don't know. But I don't know. I've been burned by skeletons before, so
I
We
can
have
shoot
a-
an arrow at it from far away.
Yeah. Well,
I feel like if undead didn't pick it up, but do
That's
it anyway.
true.
I mean, you do you. You know what? Pip, peg that thing. I don't trust it.
I feel like you guys are all in my way.
Yeah.
Well, you can shoot through a friendly.
Okay, great.
Yeah, you just ask them to like step aside. So these are 5-foot squares, which when you think about it, 5 feet is like pretty, it's like kind of a wingspan if you're holding your arms.
Especially for a small creature, too.
Yeah, you can just kind of ask your friends to like step aside a bit.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna shoot an arrow at that skeleton. So I roll to hit.
Correct.
Okay. So I got an 11.
Amazing.
So that's 18. Wow.
7,
Yeah, it's
18. Okay.
fantastic.
Yeah, your arrow skids along the ground and impales a skull. And
That's badass.
apart from that, nothing happens. It is. It's very impressive.
That was a great shot.
Good shot, Pip. Good shot.
really good.
Let's all
Graph.
just admire that for a moment.
We might not finish this dungeon today.
Now we're moving. All right. All right, no undeads. Grath moves forward.
Not like I want to rush you. This is the good stuff.
No, I
but
know,
I'm
I
just
just-
realizing that it's 8:43 and we're in the second room.
Good. Grath walks forward, kicks the skeleton a little bit. He picks up the arrow and hands it back to Pip. Mm-hmm. There you go. Take that back.
Grath, as you walk down the hallway, you see that there are some. I like that you just moved your character back.
I had to. I role play, okay? I role play.
As you walk down the hallway, you see that there are some words scrawled on the wall here. In common, it says, "We should not have come." And you can see that the writing grows fainter and fainter towards the end of the sentence, as if whoever was writing it was running out of blood or grew
that.
tired.
Is the ring in blood?
The
Yes.
creature of-
Nice.
Ah!
Yes. That's what you see.
Damn.
Says here
Rest in
we
peace.
should not have come.
Mm-hmm.
COME, and it just seems to sort of fade
CUM.
out. I knew you were gonna say that. That's why I was like clarifying.
They shouldn't have.
Dare
Getting
they?
into some freaky shit. Okay.
It's interesting when you think about it. Like a lot of these, like would have graffiti and stuff like that. You
Yeah,
know?
dungeon
You don't see enough
graffiti.
graffiti in dungeons, which I feel like should be more common. But
I'd like to add some graffiti to the wall.
What would you like to write?
I'd like to write the hacky sack squad or whatever we were.
That's
The hacky sack
I
awesome.
like that.
gang.
Do
I
it.
like it.
Okay.
And what are you writing with? Do you have like a charcoal or a chalk or something?
Oop. I have incense and a candle, so I feel like I must have some like
Yeah.
Charcoal.
something.
Yeah, you got
like
something.
that.
Rock and roll.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love that. You get inspiration.
Thank
That's
you.
why I made the sound because I knew you were gonna do it.
Yeah.
I know what
Cappy-dee.
inspires, and you
And it looks awesome. You're so
Cool.
proud of yourself.
we shouldn't
I
have
am.
come, is what it says.
Yeah, we should not have come.
Okay, we should not have come. All right. I don't think that's anything.
So there's a door to the east and the west, and there's also a spooky statue.
yeah.
Ooh.
Let's. I mean, yeah. I think
I'm gonna-
Grath will walk up. And take a, sorry. Go ahead, Pip.
Oh, I was going to shoot an arrow at the spooky statue.
You know what? I like that too. Let's do it.
Okay, sweet. 9 plus 7, 16.
You hit the statue.
All right.
It's stone, so your arrow bounces off, but you feel confident in your skills and abilities.
Another good hit, Pip. Everyone tell
great
Pip
today.
they're doing a great job. I'm
Really
proud
good,
of them.
Pip. Really good.
You're so supportive today. This is so nice.
We're the Hacky Sack Squad. Now that we have a name, everything is clicking
We
for
gotta
us.
support each other because we're all great.
That's right.
That was the whole thing I think about this Lich King is this is a test
This is
to
actually
knit you
like
together
team
as a
building. He's actually
Sorry.
like our manager.
Number
and
one,
he's like,
come up with a team name.
everybody, let's do a thing. It's like a Walmart fucking chant. Yeah.
Does anyone want
I
a
mean-
trust ball?
I'll do it. And
Grath does it to
being-
squelch and just crushes them.
I was going to say, Squelch, being towards the end of the group, says, "I'll do it," and then he just falls forward down the little set of
Oh no!
Excellent.
That's good.
Oh.
Shit. Yeah. I mean, you got three episodes into any campaign, Emily, and the party is like this. We die for each other now. Episode 1,
family.
everyone's at each other's throats. Episode 2, we're learning, and 3,
Learning the ropes.
ride or die.
Yeah.
We're bad boys for life. All right, I'm gonna head down to the end of the hallway, and I'm gonna kick the statue, just to make sure
Great.
it doesn't kick back.
Grath, you approach this stone statue. It is the image of a terrifying demon. The demon's got its arms out like it's really spooky and it's about to grab you, has a long like whip tail, and in its mouth it's holding like a ring.
Ooh.
Is the ring different color than the statue?
Yes, the statue
Yeah.
is stone. This ring, it's like maybe 6 inches in diameter. It's golden.
Interesting.
And it's holding it in
tells
its
everybody,
stony teeth.
And then he looks directly at Squelch and says, "Don't touch this ring until we know what this hallway is."
Okay. Squelch wants to look at the doors. He'll look at the door on his right first, so the first door down the hallway.
Great. These are stone doors. They do not seem to have a keyhole or door knob. How do dungeon doors? What are the door mechanics of a dungeon door? They don't have
They
a push
those
bar.
ring things.
It doesn't have any of those things.
Oh.
So it's a push door. So Squelch pushes on the door.
It's doesn't move.
Oh.
What about the door that I am at? I'll check the other door.
Yeah, it also is closed.
I'm gonna go take a closer look at this ring
Yeah.
because I want to try and see how much it's worth.
If you
Appraise
like,
it.
you can appraise it. Just up and down. I guess roll a history check. I suppose that's one of your like skills and abilities. If you don't have it listed, it should just be intelligence.
Okay, I don't have it. So I got a 10, and then my intelligence has a +2 next to it. So
Great,
this
so 12. Yeah, this is a heavy gold ring. You would estimate that if you were able to somehow prise it away from the teeth of this stone statue, you could probably sell it for maybe 150 gold pieces.
Sweet. So I mean, we're gonna have to take it out anyway, right, guys? So there's no reason that I shouldn't just grab it.
We have to loot this place, right?
As Mr. Graff said, I can't touch it, so everyone else can.
Yeah, that's a good point. He did
Yeah,
specifically
we're
say
following
Grath's
the
just
rules.
standing looking at the wall, like appraising this beautiful graffiti that Gabe made.
I love
Before-
it. It's one of the
before
most
you
beautiful
grab it-
graffiti pieces I've ever seen.
Before you grab it, I'm going to go and grab the most curved bone from that skeletal pile.
Ooh.
Ah.
And I'm going to come back and be like, let's Indiana Jones this.
What the
Oh,
hell is
okay,
Indiana
yeah.
Jones? Is that part of She's All
Haven't
That?
you read? Yeah, he's in She's All That.
Oh, good. I was worried for a second. I thought
You remember.
my sphere of understanding is She's All That.
And
I
that's
don't think I've equal
everything.
movie, but I've never been kissed. And,
Oh, A Knight's Tale?
oh, and A Knight's Tale. Oh, now I'm
Oh.
excited. That's a good read.
Yeah, they
Oh,
teach
yeah.
us Raiders of the Lost Ark at Thief School.
Depending on your class, you get to see different subsects
That's right.
of movies.
But they're not movies, they're fucking stage adaptations,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
Scrops
yeah.
has
There's
seen-
like traveling bard colleges
Yeah, a
that
bard
do
colleges.
Yeah.
yeah, it depends on
A
how.
Knight's Tale in the Park.
10 Things I Hate About You.
Well, that even has layers
I'm-
there because that's Shakespearean too. Now.
Well, yeah.
Now we're getting to like a legit.
Anyway,
Anyway,
God,
Okay,
I've
so-
just created a new D&D campaign that I really want to play. It's about Shakespearean adaptations of movies from the 90s that are
so
played
wait,
by
Shakespearean adaptations of movies.
No, the
from
other way around, the
90s?
other way around.
Oh.
But they're played by the party, which is an all bard party, and they have to go around and it doesn't matter. Heath
Matters
Ledger's
to
in it.
us.
Dibs guest starring on this.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
where do I sign up?
Cool. So what was
okay,
happening?
so
So
I
you
see-
grab the thingy. Oh, the doors they don't move.
Okay, makes sense.
And we're gonna Indiana Jones this ring. So I'm gonna grab the ring off, and then we're gonna replace it with the bone super
I
quickly.
love it.
I'm sure
I
it's
think-
gonna work.
Yeah, Grath is just gonna ready in action to if this thing moves, he's gonna fucking
The statue?
yeah.
Okay, so Harlan's talking about readying in action, just for Emily and anyone who's new to playing D&D. Readying in action is where you essentially kind of create an algorithm where it's like, if this happens, then I'm going to do this. And he doesn't really get a choice about whether that action happens or not. He can say like, if someone walks through this door, I'm going to shoot them. Doesn't matter if that's like a friend or an enemy or whatever happens. He's just saying, if this happens, then here's the action. that I
Been a
take.
friend, believe me.
Okay.
So if the statue moves, you're going to shoot it.
Yeah.
So
with-
what's the benefit of readying the action?
So basically narratively, rather than Grath just standing there, because if he was just standing there and the statue comes to life, then we roll initiative and Grath is going to be somewhere in that initiative. But with Grath being ready, it's sort of like him getting a baseball bat.
He gets to interrupt me narrating what happens next.
So if this thing comes to life, I get to act before initiative gets rolled.
I
So
don't know if
bas-
that's like real D&D or
Yeah.
if that's just something
I
that
mean,
we do.
But narratively, when you think about it, if I'm like, I don't trust this thing, which I don't, and Grath is standing next to it, then initiative shouldn't play because the minute it moves, I'm going to whack it. So maybe that is just an Invictus thing that we do, but
You know what? I like it.
that's how we roll.
Cool. So, Pip, your plan is to pick up this valuable piece of gold and replace it, Indiana Jones style TM, with this curved piece of rib. Your little hand goes up, grasps the golden ring, and you pull, and it does not move. However, you can tell by pulling on this golden ring, there is some movement. It just doesn't come off.
Okay. Can I see if it's attached to anything? Like,
Yeah, it's
is
like
it-
it's the teeth of the sculpture are closed around the top of the ring such that the ring can move, but it can't be removed.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask Grath, can you just smash this statue for us so we can get
On
the
it! And Grath
Great.
immediately, before it even ends,
Great.
smashes the statue.
Yeah, you
Before we smash it, I don't know, guys. It feels like we just haven't been very polite so far. And if we're trying to go and see the Lich and this is his home, maybe this is like the door, and that thing is like that thing on the door, and you pick it up and you like hit the door with the thing, but it doesn't hurt the door.
So you think we're not supposed to steal it?
I think we're supposed to use it to ask the Lich if we can go. You know the things on doors, and you like lift it up and you put it on the door again.
I feel like Grath is already bashing this thing, saying "Hacky Sack Squad," and he just smashes it.
All the while Squelch is like narrating this like very polite. Grath, no, Grath, you're like hitting it like 50 times and nothing's happening, and like that's you in the background, and in the foreground Squelch is like,
What?
guys, I just don't think, and
Yeah,
you're
that's
like,
fair. Cool.
I love it. I love it so much.
So the knocker doesn't remove, is what you're saying?
no, correct.
Okay. Can we knock it?
Yeah, you could.
Okay. So Squelch says his shit, and Grath gets all fucking
Grathy.
tired.
Yeah. And then what happens?
Maybe then, Squelch, you're right. Try using it as a knocker, Pip.
Okay. I'm going to try using it as a knocker.
Knock, knock, knock. As you move this golden... Sorry?
Knock 3 times. Sorry. This is a song.
On the ceiling if you want me. No? Mm-hmm. You knock with this golden ring that's held in the statue of this demon. And as you do, this booming sound echoes throughout the room that you're in and reverberates the walls. Pieces of dust fall down from the ceiling onto you, and then both of the stone doorways open wide.
Okay.
Did it, Gabe.
Da, 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 da.
Good job.
Thank you. Lead with good vibes only. That's what I've always said.
So there's really no way to get this ring off the statue. All right.
That's so good.
We can come back to it.
All right, let's try the whatever door. Let's try the one closest to the stairwell. This one, I suppose.
Now what's inside? Squelch takes a look.
Sorry, I just reloaded because for some reason Roll20 is being glitched out for me right now.
Shame, roll 20.
Does that work? Yes. Excellent.
Ooh, can we do like a listen check at both
Now
those
that's
doors?
smart.
Huh?
You certainly can.
Smart.
So you can see down into them to a certain extent. Maybe not that far, but that's okay. But I will give you an opportunity to listen as well. Okay. So to the west, there is a long hallway that terminates in a chamber, the details of which you can't really see. And then to the east, there is a large chamber with a staircase leading down into it. Roll a perception check for me.
All of us?
Whoever wants to listen or look in a specific direction.
Well.
Okay, I'm going to look.
Yeah, sure.
I'll guide myself.
Nice. I only got a 9.
Cool.
I got 25.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Jeez.
I got 14.
8.
It's not 25. Boy.
Pip, you're the only one who discerns anything interesting coming from the darkness. To the west, you hear a very faint shuffling, as if perhaps your knocking has awoken something in the depths.
Okay, so there might be an enemy approaching down this dark hallway, everybody.
All right.
Okay,
Let's prepare.
let's get him.
I expected you to say it could be a friend, but I like your attitude.
Oh, shit, you're right. Good. No, we gotta do a game.
Inconsistent, Squelch.
Shit, you're right. I'm sorry.
I thought you were getting your head in the game. It's fine.
Does it sound like it's coming closer?
You don't know. You don't hear it.
Oh, I turn to Pip. Does it sound like it's coming closer?
I can't tell. I just hear the shuffling as though something's waking up.
The 25. Wow. I feel like you
She-
would have done better.
She does. It doesn't sound like there's someone like running at you.
Yeah, okay.
It's just like a faint movement. Maybe not in the next room. Maybe a room over or two.
Okay.
I'll go look.
Well,
Can I go
let
look?
Squelch.
Yeah, you can.
Why don't
Squelch,
you-
Okay.
Squelch goes
No,
in.
Squelch, why don't you stay behind? Well, how
Squelch,
many, actually,
Squelch
Meta,
goes in.
Meta, how many hit points do you have? And
Sorry.
what's your AC?
I just realized that my fucking map is on a bad. It's a bad map.
It's on bad.
I did a bad job.
Let's see. I have 35 health and an armor class of 17.
Yeah, no, I'll take
Wow.
the lead. I think I love Squelch's heart, but I think Grath would be like, no, because I'm like full plate with a shield, so my AC is 22. Like I'm like way up there. So he's gonna grab his shield and hold your little hand, and be like, come on, Squelch. No, he won't, because then I won't have a fucking mace. That's stupid.
Oh.
I'm gonna hold my mace and my shield. Gotta break the narrative to go
Drop
with
the hand.
mechanics. Yeah.
Grab the
Don't
mace.
touch my hand. Stop trying to hold my hand.
Aw,
I think-
you would
No.
never
You
say that.
have-
You love him.
You have
I know.
no. So this is what it is. You have
Our
like
team
a
building is
cape or a
transformed.
cloak or something, and
Yeah.
it trails down the back. And Squelch just like grabs the tail end of it.
Just holds
So
on
like
to it.
as you guys are walking along, he can just like pay no attention to where he's going and just look around at everything happening. He's
Oh.
just a little goblin in a big world. He's trying to take it all.
Oh yes.
What is there's some media, some thing where the guy's like, stop trying to hold my hand. And it like keeps trying to hold his hand.
Did you just Google that?
I tried to remember. I can't remember what it was.
Chat, find that for
Someone
us.
find
please.
that. I can't remember. It's a movie or a TV show.
Someone getting their hand
I'm
batted
getting
away?
that image where like Grath is like just like getting ready for his mace and Squelch holds his hand. Like, stop it. It just like keeps trying to hold his hand. Yeah.
So what's the marching order? We have Grath and then Squelch and then Gabe and Pip, or Pip and Gabe? Or are you guys just hanging out in the hallway?
I think it kind of makes sense for Pip to stealth in as well.
Oh, okay.
I'll follow, but I'll just be like kind of hiding behind them because like I can hide behind people who are big, right?
True. You want to put Pippin first, you mean?
Yeah, and I'll take the rear. Is that how you say that? I don't think that's how
Yeah.
you say that.
If you want to, if Pip wants to take the lead, I'm fine with that. My thinking is Pip gets sneak attack if I'm engaged with an enemy.
Oh, I
And
got you.
I know it's moving quick, but I feel like whoever's next is going to be the one. So I want to get engaged with them as soon as possible.
That
and
makes
then
sense.
And then that way Pip also does their damage, and that way we're not. Because remember last time when we waited and we were so far behind the action that it took like
Yes.
2 rounds.
It
of
was the
damage.
best.
That was so good. It all worked out. I
Yeah,
almost
so
died.
Grath.
It's perfect.
So yeah, and again, Emily, your sneak attack works if you're hidden or if a friendly is 5 feet from the enemy. So like, if I'm fighting somebody, you're gonna get sneak attack, which is great, or
Right.
advantage or some shit. I can't remember what the text is, but it says it. So yeah, Grath will take the lead. He'll start walking in.
All right, Grath, are you gonna go with him, Squelch?
Unless someone stops me.
The
I don't wanna
dynamic
tell you what
duo.
you can't do. Yeah,
It's the best.
dynamic 4-0. The hacky sack squad sticks together, and I don't know what is higher than duo, trio, and what quartet.
I like 4-0.
4-0. The dynamic 4-0.
I do like hacky sack.
What is it
quartet,
though? What's after trio?
Quartet.
Is it-
Quartet.
Yes.
Okay, yes, I thought.
4-0 though is good.
I like 4-0.
It's very good.
Or I was very.
Boost the 4-0 game. Boost us.
Are you doing this stealthily, or are you just
No, nah, fuck it.
running in?
Nah, we're here.
Cool.
We're in the dungeon.
Bravely.
Start dungeoning.
Yeah. Grathreel with your shield and mace out. You are sorry I split the hallway like that. It's a stupid map.
I have no head.
Yeah, you bravely foray into the depths of this corridor, looking into the chamber beyond. You see that there are 2 statues. Well, how far are you going down this?
I don't know.
This
I'm waiting
corridor?
for the narration to kick off to what I'm
Cool.
doing.
Take a look at the map now. Bam.
What?
That's a red X right there. So
Okay,
when
I
you
passed it. Nice.
when you hit that X, I need you to make a dexterity
yeah,
saving
fair.
throw.
Okay. I still don't have dice.
Uh-oh.
I forgot about traps.
Do you want me to get you some dice?
Nah, they're all the way behind me. All right, 5. No, I can get them. Okay, fine. Now I'm embarrassed. 5 dexterity minus 1. That's a 4. Doing great right now.
Woof.
Sure, thanks, Sam.
Oh dear.
Thank you. You didn't have to do that. I was happy using the roller online.
I know, but I want you to have nice things.
I do have my nice
Aw.
pink dice now. Pink.
Would
di-
you? Fuck's sakes.
Sounded great.
So 4 is what I got.
You rolled a 4?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's insufficient.
I figured.
Grath, you fall as the floor opens beneath you. You fall into a pit trap. You
Ah!
sail 10 feet down.
Wait.
What?
Featherfall.
What?
Yeah. Squelch cast Featherfall.
Yeah.
Whoa, clutch.
Bonus free interrupt thing. That it is.
Yeah, man. As a reaction, you cast
Yes,
Featherfalls.
reaction. Thank you.
God, it's so lucky that you have a sweet tiny goblin clutching onto your tail.
Honestly, and Grath is just floating there, turns to the goblin.
You
and
don't
he says,
float. You're just like
No,
slowly
I'm floating.
drifting
I'm there, and I
down.
turn to him and I say, I am so damn lucky that I met you in that garbage pile. Squelch, I've never found my son since I lost him 10 years ago, but I swear to God, he could be you. And he tries to cry, but fire tears come out.
But you're like slowly drifting down. So by the end of this monologue, you and he are like looking eye to eye. And then you continue just to slowly
No, and
drift
then I
down.
climb out
and
of
then
the-
you climb out of
of
the pit.
nothing.
And you look down and you see there are these pillars of sharpened stone sticking up out of the bottom of the pit. And they are just replete with gore and bones and just gross stains
Thank
of all
you, James,
kinds.
by the way. Clutch. I appreciate
Got
that.
you.
Good boost,
Got you.
James.
Very good boost. And yeah, Grath turns to the empty hallway and he screams, "You'll have to try harder than that to kill old Grath." And then he walks back into the pit. Like, forget. He like takes
You
another step
accident-
forward
Yeah,
and falls
good.
into another pit.
Squelch is gonna yell back and go, Gabe, Pip, Grath almost died, but I boosted.
You
I saw that
boosted
boost,
the-
buddy. Really good. Really good
Good
stuff.
job.
bud.
Good team.
You boosted the hell out of me.
No, that was
All
a
right.
trust fall.
Yeah, it was literally a trust fall.
Yeah.
I guess
doing
this
it.
time we'll look.
Proud of you.
Yeah, I'll do a
Wow.
perception roll.
You perceive?
Yeah, I'll do that this time as I hop over and try to keep looking. That's a 18.
Yeah, you perceive greatly down into this corridor. You do not detect any further pit traps in this room, but you see now, looking back at where you stepped, any fool could have perceived this trap were they looking but a little.
Yeah, but Grath doesn't say that. He's like, it was so well hidden. Near impossible to detect. In fact, I think the only way to have triggered it would have been by someone walking on it, so you're welcome.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You're a hero.
Deeper in the room,
Hero.
deeper in the room, you see there are two statues. Do you enter?
I mean, I wait for everyone to catch up, probably.
Yeah, anyone who sees that Grath opened up this pit trap can fairly easily just like hop over it. Although when you think about it, a 5-foot long jump for us human beings would suck. I don't know if I could do that. 5 feet? That's pretty far.
It's pretty feet.
Anyway,
So
Wait.
you said there were some bodies in the pit, right? Can I like peer to see if there's like any valuables on the bodies?
look down into the pit. Roll perception check.
Okay. Oh my gosh. 17.
Pip, you look down in the pit, and your eyes sparkle as you see the glint of gold.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, so James, Squelch, Clutch again. Has it been a minute since I casted Featherfall?
It's been a hot minute.
Fuck. Never mind then. Did
Why?
you want that thing down there?
Wait, do you
Yeah.
want it to not be a minute?
Yeah, because if
It's been like 40 seconds.
Well, can I use my spider slippers to climb down and climb back?
Yeah, you can climb on the
well.
side of the wall.
That's true.
Oh.
You don't
Yeah.
even need.
Yeah.
So
You
can
don't
I
need
just
me.
like
fucking,
can I just like
fucking
pop
go.
down and loot some bodies with my spider
Loot
slippers?
the bodies on the floor. Loot the bodies, on the
Bodies
floor.
on the floor.
Yeah, you climb down there and you like dodge and dip and duck and dodge and dive in between all of these spikes, and you find that attached to one of these corpse's neck bones there is an amulet, a golden amulet.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it.
Trash.
We love Trage.
I do love trash.
Yeah, congratulations. You found
Congratulations, you've beaten the game. Great job,
did it.
everyone. You found the amulet.
So here's how magic items work basically. When you touch a magic item, you can tell there's like a thrill, a vibe of magicness, but you
Goodbye.
don't know what it does until you do something called attuning to it. Attuning normally takes an hour. For the purposes of our game, that doesn't exist just because this is a one shot and I don't give a shit. So if you want to attune to this item, you can just throw it on and say, I want this item on my body. Pros and cons. Pros, attunement means that you get to use it and you know what it does. Con, if it's cursed, then you're cursed. Whoops.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So that's
give
what's
it a try.
Yeah.
You put it on.
Yeah.
Always put on
Yeah.
the magic item.
Do you do it in the pit or do you climb out? You do it in full view of your buddies.
Hacky Sack Squad. Episode 3.
I'm actually gonna do it in the pit just so that my hands are free for when I'm climbing back up. Even though I
Yeah.
have the slippers, so
And you're like on the side of the pit while you're
Yeah.
doing it like this.
yeah, exactly. And I'm kind of showing off a little because like I look really cool.
You look even cooler with this amulet around your neck. As it passes over your head, you feel warm all over your body. Your skin starts to tingle. You feel blood rushing into your muscles. Your heart beats just a little bit faster.
Cursed.
This is an amulet of health.
Ooh.
While you are wearing the amulet, your constitution score becomes 19.
Ooh.
So that means that you gain a bunch of health.
That's
Cool.
a ridiculous.
Yes.
That's like a ridiculous amount of health that you gain.
Yes. So for what's your current con score right now?
14.
Cool. So you gain 2 HP for every level that you are. You guys are 5th level, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
go up by
So
like
you
10.
get 10 more hit points
Damn.
permanently.
Nice.
That's huge.
That's
You,
what's
you're
up.
now
So
the
big.
strongest. You're now the healthiest member of the party.
Yeah, so constitution is used to save against things like poison, disease, being drunk. It's like to resist illness, and also governs like how just hale and hearty you are.
Cool.
Great job. You did it.
All right, Pip, you're up front from here on out. Good luck.
Yeah, Pip climbs out of this pit and is just like looking so good.
Super buff all of a
Yeah.
You look incredible.
You look fantastic. How many
Have you been
push-ups did
drinking
you
my
do down?
Yeah, have you been drinking my kombucha?
I feel like everyone side eyes when
so
kombucha
nice
gets
to me.
mentioned. We're like, yeah, we all
Yeah,
love
we
the
love the
kombucha.
kombucha.
No, it's
so
good for you. Everyone's drinking it, right?
I tried.
Right?
Grath like
Oh,
eyes his
absolutely.
saddlebag, and you see like a unopened bottle in there. And he's like, yeah, it's fantastic.
It reminds me of home.
The trash?
Uh-huh.
Thank you. That means a lot. I took a lot of inspiration from that actually.
I enjoy watching the thing on top, the mold or whatever it is.
Oh yeah.
What's it called?
The SCOBY.
SCOBY.
It moves
symbiotic
at night.
colony of bacteria and yeast.
Yes, it winks at me sometimes.
And it should. That means it's good.
Yeah, I drink it when I'm backed up and I need to have a good.
All right, moving right along. Pip crawls out of the hole, newly enervated with power, and you've leapt over this terrible pit or investigated it, being whatever the case may be. Here you are in a new chamber.
Yeah, Grath will head in. I've rolled perception and I can take a hit.
Great.
And I have Squelch saving my life. So, all good things.
Cool. There are 2 statues and a door leading to the north.
All right. Does anyone recognize these statues?
What do the statues look like?
Great question. D and D.
D&D statues.
Statues.
D&D statues puzzle.
.com. .org. Thank you. Yeah. So there's 2 skeleton statues, very foreboding. Sorry. Whoever is looking at the statues can either make a perception check to investigate, or I guess investigation check to take a very close look at them, or you can roll perhaps a religion check if you want to learn more about them and the lore that surrounds them, lore which I have written and care about a lot.
Can we take a step back? Are these statues of skeletons?
Yes.
Ooh.
Like honoring this post.
Shut up.
Interesting. Skeleton statues. I appreciate that they made them out of the dead bodies, not the way the bodies were originally. It's really rewarding.
It's a spooky dungeon.
Yeah, it's true.
You don't even know.
All right, Grath walks up and touches one in the eye.
You do?
Yes.
Yeah, you're fine. Nothing happens.
I touch the other one in the eye, too.
Yeah. Just for a good, yeah.
All right. You know what? Fuck it. I'll cast Detect Magic.
Cool.
Are there nameplates on the?
Ibn Ob.
You wish.
One of us tells the truth and the other one tells a lie.
No, there's no nameplates.
It's funny. I know the solution to that puzzle, but I still can't remember why it's the solution to that puzzle.
Yeah.
Like I know what to do, but I don't remember the mechanics of why.
What would the other ones tell me?
Yeah, would the other one? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I still don't. I know what it would mean, but I don't really know why. Anyway, cool. Then maybe I won't cast it. Just kidding. I wasted that spell. All right.
You cast it?
No, I don't. Grath opens the door. He'll kick it open.
Great. You try to kick it open. You hurt your foot so hard because it does not open.
It doesn't open, but I kicked it.
Yeah, sorry.
But I kicked it.
Any
Is it a pull door?
Mouths.
There are no rings grasped in the skeletal mouths.
All right, I'm gonna do perception roll.
Great idea.
That's a natural 10.
Fuck you.
Plus nothing. That's a 10.
middling?
But it was
Squelch
natural.
will investigate the statues.
Great idea. Squelch.
4.
Okay. These statues are dressed in rich robes. It seems they're sitting on like thrones.
Okay.
It looks like these are the skeletal remains of kings.
Whoa, Your Highness! And Squelch does a little bow.
Ooh.
It's good. Nothing
Kings,
happens, but I
eh?
appreciate it.
All right. How would a king want to be treated?
Ooh. Does it look like there's any? Do they look like they move at all? Any points on them that look like joints? Any ball joints?
Make an investigation check for me.
Ooh, I'm bad at that.
But you never know. You could roll super good.
I rolled 13.
That's pretty
Never
good.
give up.
You don't detect any movable points, but you do see with your investigation of both of the statues that they seem to be identical.
Is this like one of those highlights magazine where you got to tell they're not identical? Like one's got thicker eyebrows or something?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot one of them with an arrow because this time something's gonna
It's
happen.
what Pip does.
All right, Pip, which one do you want to shoot with the arrow?
The one closest to the door.
Great. Roll an attack roll.
17
Plus,
plus 7.
Pip, your keen eye detects that there is an earring on one of, I guess they don't have ears. There's a eye
ring.
There's
He's got
an
a
eye-
dope ass eyebrow ring.
there's an eye patch on one of the skeletons.
How did we not notice that?
Because you guys rolled so fucking bad.
You did.
There's an eye patch on
Grath
one of the
said, he's like,
skeleton
they look identical. I don't
statues.
see anything.
And Pip shoots it off with his dope ass arrow, and then the door like opens because you guys solved the puzzle. Good job, Pip. You won.
I knew it
You
was
went
gonna
to-
work one of these times.
Nice job, Pip.
Well done,
Wow.
Pip. I'm impressed.
Pip,
I
you are
wanted
carrying.
to
this
yell at
game.
you about knocking a bucket down a well, but it didn't work.
And may I say, your skin looks absolutely resplendent today.
Thank you.
Well.
It actually is because of the kombucha. You guys should try it.
Right?
I
Right?
knew it.
Everybody
That's
drank.
the real twist. Hold on. It was the kombucha all along.
It was.
It was the kombucha we made along the way.
That's right. I'm gonna shuffle you past this boring ass room.
What?
No offense to the map maker who invented this map. It's a cool map, but I just don't care about this room.
All right. Grath walks
We-
in, sees how boring it is, and then he leaves.
It's a room that's got a fireplace and a table and some chairs in it. It's dumb.
I mean, admittedly, though, out of all
Of the rooms,
all of the
it's
rooms so
fine.
far, it's actually
No.
just interesting looking.
guess what? There's better rooms ahead.
No, I know. I just saying.
You open the doors into this better room.
I kick it open again.
There's a
Good.
better room?
Oh yeah.
You're building it up. I'm excited. Whoa! Is that a piano?
It's a bookshelf.
Yeah, that's a piano.
Ooh, cool.
Grath
Guys,
thinks
there's
it's a
nothing
piano.
in this room. Let's keep going.
Right on.
In fact, bookshelves line the walls in this library of the dead. Hundreds of books, more than you've ever seen in your short lives, line the walls of this room, floor to ceiling.
I guess
And-
we're here, right? I guess we
Yeah.
have to be in the room.
I
to
mean,
hear it.
you can be like peeking in. It's fine. There is a pedestal to the east, atop which a large book is open with a spooky green light cast upon it. And then on the pillars that sort of contain the bookcase there are majestic and terrifying frescoes that adorn these pillars. So the stonework has been painted in these like eerie shades of violet and turquoise.
Sugar-free frescoes.
Also,
Can I
there's
do,
more like green torches and stuff.
Can I do a perception check for traps before we move into this room?
You definitely can.
Okay, cool.
Guidance.
Nice.
So 16 plus 7. What is that? 23. And then I get to roll another d4.
That's why
Yeah.
the more D&D you play, invest in one of these big button calculators that I have. They always make fun of me, but I'm telling you,
have
it's so
one
easy to be
too.
like 15 plus 6. And it's so good. I do it literally
good.
all the time.
Okay, that's a 26.
Great.
Nice.
Jeez.
Bling.
Oh, there's a trap.
Yeah, man.
Boy.
As you cast your sharp eyes over the guttering light of this room, you see that there is a raised plate in the floor, exactly where I have mentioned with my
Cool. Of a
visual
took.
cue.
It,
Cool of a took?
Yeah, cool of a took.
I like that.
Because Pip's cool.
Okay, so no one step on the trap, okay? Okay, guys?
Don't tell me what to do, Dan.
You got it, Pip.
But
Thanks,
I will ask Pip to maybe do another listen roll because they were shuffling this way, and this is the only avenue. I mean, I would request, Pip, do you mind maybe taking another listen-y poo to the darkness? I don't
Sure.
know,
What's that? What am I rolling?
Perception.
perception.
Perception
A
again?
listen-y poo. You
you
know,
not have
like
listen-y
witchy
poo?
poo.
On your sheet?
Didn't you ever watch that fucking flute show with witchy poo? Hufflepuff?
This is not a great roll, guys. This is an 11.
That's not bad. Plus 7 though.
No, that's with the plus 7.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
Woof.
that's not bad though.
You no longer detect any shuffling.
Okay.
It was probably just the leaves on the books.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, anyone, let me know if you find another wizard book like this one. Because I heard that
I think there's a
wizards can
children's section.
read
Yeah.
other wizards' books and learn more spells that way. So keep an eye out for good old Squelch, please.
Always, my friend. HR Puffin stuff. That was it. I'll take a look for you. I'm thanking Harlan from like 3 minutes ago. Anyway, all right. I'll take a look for you.
Cool.
Friend.
I'm gonna go look at that glowing thing, and Squelch will go and look at the glowing tome.
I think I'll do a perception as well because, I mean,
Great. Squelch, you enter the room and ascend.
natural 20.
Oh.
Wait, wait, wait.
Wait.
We need that. We need that.
20.
That's good too. As Squelch enters the room and ascends the stairs leading to the glowing tome, Grath, with your natural 20, you detect the sound of rattling bones emanating from the darkness.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, you do.
Grath runs up as quick as he can.
And
try to
from
at least-
around the corner, skeletons appear.
Oh no!
Everyone roll for initiative! Da, da, da. Cha-cha.
Don't forget the sponsor of our video, dndstatues.org. Please make sure to check them out. Get all your D&D statues needed at dndstatues.org.
All right. Grath, what'd you get for your inish? You didn't roll it yet, did you?
You want me to roll?
All right.
That's a 9er -1. That's 8.
Very good. What about Gabe?
12.
Excellent. Pip
10.
and Squelch.
11.
Oh,
We all rolled
God.
bullshit.
I hate it when I
Wow.
put on my sheet like 12 and then 10 right below it. I was like, oh, easy, no problem. And then there's like 11 goes in between sometimes.
Well, just small. I can squeeze.
All right, Gabe, start us off.
Mother frickin' bless on all of y'all.
Nice.
Bless, 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 bless.
Everybody drink your kombucha right now.
I don't want to.
Do it. Trust
Pushing
me.
it on us. Fine.
Everyone gets a D4 to their attack rolls and their saving throws.
Amazing. Good call. Good call.
Thank you. Thank you,
Maybe a
Gabe.
little more.
You're welcome.
For fuck's sake.
Dankeschön. German ancestry.
That's right.
The German dragonborn.
So for the plus D4 to the attack roll, is that damage or is that the roll
Just to hit.
To hit.
Just the first one, yeah.
Cool.
All right, Gabe, that's what's up. You're not moving or anything?
Am I gonna move? I will. Yeah, I'll go 5, 10, 15. I'll just hang out right around that corner there.
Love that for you.
Thank
Squelch, you're next.
Hello, I am Squelch. Great.
Says that every round.
Every single fucking round. Here, I can see that. Hi, mechanics question. Do we know when the skeletons are going to go? Or not yet?
No way for you to
Not
know
yet.
yet.
Cool. Wanted to double check that before I did something really stupid.
Never.
I like the sound of that.
I don't
I
think
like
you would.
the sound of that.
Squelch is going to go ahead. He's just going to shoot off a cutesy wootsy little firebolt.
Beatty,
At...
what's your target?
My target is going to be the skeleton directly across. Yep, that guy right there that I'm pinging green.
I see him.
Do you?
Ready?
Okay. Whew, good. That is going to be a... Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. Okay. That's going to be a 25 to hit.
I should say so.
And then that's going to deal... Let's see. Sorry, I'm not prepared. I don't have my dice ready.
Don't even worry about it, hun.
I didn't either.
That is going to be 18 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
The bones catch fire and char and fall to ash with a clatter of the weapon and armament that the skeleton... Armament is weapon, right? The weapon and armor that the skeleton is carrying, and you vanquish your foe.
Have a nice day!
Good vibes.
You want to move
Goodbye.
anywhere?
No.
Mushishi says
see.
rosteoporosis, which I liked very much.
Really good.
That's it.
Rock and roll. Pip, what do you want to do?
Is it possible for me to hide right now? So that I can.
Yes, you can. If
You can always
hide
try to
behind a
hide.
creature.
I'm just thinking it'd be
Try to
fun
like
to
hop into this
try and-
spot
You hide
right back
behind
here.
Gabe.
Yeah, maybe I'll hide behind Gabe, and then can I like pop out and like try and shoot them with an arrow while hidden behind Gabe? Does that work?
Yeah. So behind Gabe, roll a stealth check to attempt your hide.
Okay. So that'll be 16.
Great. Yeah, I rolled far less than that for my perception check. So you are. Oh, sorry. Did you say 16?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I rolled a 15. So you're good.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That was close.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then that's my thing for the turn.
That's your stealth. So once you attack, you're going to reveal yourself, but you can apply your sneak attack damage to this attack roll.
Okay, cool. So then I'm gonna go after that skeleton over there, and I'm going to try and hit it with my bow.
Marvelous.
Okay. So then that was 15. Oh, sorry. Plus 17.
Absolutely, you hit.
Yay! And then how many times do I get to roll this one?
You get to roll your d6 once for your damage on the arrow, and then I believe 3 times for your
So 4 total.
sneak.
Okay. Ooh.
But you only have the 1d6.
It's okay.
By
sorry.
EmilyDice.com. She deserves at least 4d6.
Okay. That is 14.
Fuck yeah, you fucking kill it.
Nice.
Yeah, you murked the skeleton. So good.
Murked.
Your arrow, what does it look like when you shoot it to death?
My arrow kind of like peeks into the air and then comes down straight on the top of the skull, and like the force splits the skull in half.
Uh-huh.
Love it.
I love that. Okay, Grathriel. Oh no, sorry, it's the skeleton's turns. Because Grath, you rolled bad.
Man. Grant says that. Come on, man. Give me a break. His voice again.
Okay, the one skeleton moves forward and engages with you, Grath.
Oh, really? Please.
Congratulations.
Thank
15 to hit.
you. Miss. Graf laughs.
The other skeleton moves up. I'm going to make a dexterity save because it's so stupid it does not see the pit.
Stupid skeleton.
It fails.
How could you not see such an obvious pit? What a dumb thing.
It fails and it falls in the pit.
Featherfall Squelch.
Don't tempt me.
And it takes 5 damage from the spikes. And
Is
you
it-
hear a shuffling sound as it's trying to escape the pit.
Oh, it's like falling down?
It fell in the pit.
That's hilarious. How deep is it? Do we know?
How deep is the pit?
How
It's 10
deep
feet.
is the pit? I really need to know.
Because we're... Sorry.
Falling in
Grath, it's your turn.
dark pit. Taking fall down.
I don't want to stop singing.
Can't. It's too good of a
Can't
song.
stop, won't stop.
All right, I'm going to attack this thing.
Do it.
Like a goddamn hero, he says, before failing with a... Yeah. Oh, 14 to hit?
Yeah.
Hits?
Hits.
Brilliante. Oh, actually, it would have been +2 because I forgot about my bless.
Bless.
I forgot my boost, but thank you.
Your boost.
My boost.
The kombucha.
Kombucha boost.
Booch boost.
I'm going to hit that thing with an 8, 9, 10, 11. But I'm also going to use one of my smites. What?
Yeah. Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Can a skeleton be frightened? Would I know this? Can I roll nature
Roll
or some shit?
roll religion.
Natural one. Never mind.
Yeah.
You know
You
what?
don't
Fuck it. Let's just
fucking
do it
know.
anyway. As a bonus action, I'm gonna make this a wrathful smite. It's gonna do additional 1d6 damage. psychic damage.
Cool.
So, and then it has to make a wisdom save. We'll see. So it's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's going to be 13 damage. 2 of that is psychic.
It falls to dust
Oh.
as you cleave it through with your smiting.
I didn't even get to do the wisdom.
Smiting damage.
Okay.
Bleh.
And then I guess he'll walk over to the hole.
As you walk over to the hole, Grath, you hear a voice coming from deeper in the chamber. Hello? Is there someone there?
Okay, maybe I'll go there instead. From up this way?
Yeah.
All right. Maybe I mean, I still have an action, so if I got to kill some innocent thing, I'll go up there first. So I'll go here, because right now it's just dark, so I'll see what I can see there.
Grath, you go around the corner.
I'm going round the corner. I heard a voice, assuming everyone else heard it too.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah, for sure. You see
Look
more
out
of
for
the room.
traps.
And
Oh,
you
good call. Thank you.
There's a dude over here.
Is it a statue?
No, it's a guy. He's chained to the ceiling. He's in manacles and he's hanging about a foot off the ground and he's just like slowly rotating like
Cool.
this.
I'm going to walk up to him.
And he's like, a little help, please.
Can I see anything else in this room?
Yeah, you see lots of stuff.
Any enemies, rather?
No enemies. However, you do see that there is a large stone table on top of a raised platform.
Classic.
The rear of which is arrayed with many books. This could perhaps be like a cubicle type area for a lich.
Is this like an office?
You see that there's
Janice!
for sure.
Do you have the reports from Friday?
The stone table is arrayed with many candles that are just burnt down to nubs. And on top of the table, you see that there is a chalice.
I drink from. No, I'm just kidding. But I just want to make sure because this is all still dark on the map. Is there anything else to the east of me?
Yeah.
Other skeletons approaching.
Hold on. Yeah, it's not working. For some reason, the reveal is working as a hide in Roll20. Do you hear me, Roll20? Fix your shit.
Get your shit together.
There we go.
Ice knife.
We can drop out of initiative if you guys want to take pot shots at the skeleton in the hole.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah,
I
I,
presume,
definitely
right?
want to do some cool
Yep.
shit with this dude. But I'll wait for the other people.
Great
Cool.
idea.
Squelch is gonna go up and take the glowy book.
Yeah.
Okay, Squelch.
He's gonna go up and pick it up and like flip through it to see if there's any pictures.
Google.
Sorry for derailing the whole thing,
Cool
but
book.
Squelch
You've
likes glowy
ruined
things.
everything.
I
No, it's great.
know, I know.
It's great. It's the best. I'm just reading about this book.
Just read about it, figure it out. In the meantime, I'm going to share a GIF that Zia posted in the chat, which made me extremely happy. And it was exactly what I envisioned when you said there was a cubicle.
That's
So good. It's wholesome and it makes me.
It's
feel-
nice.
It's very nice. I appreciate the positivity of it all.
Grath, you approach the man that is rotating from his wrists. You see that he is emaciated.
Oh.
There's blood that has long dried on his forearms coming from the places where his wrists have been worn through to the bone. He is gaunt. His hair hangs in lank strands around his face. But as he turns back around slowly to face you, you see hope in his sunken eyes. He says, I'm Brody.
Hey, Brody, don't worry. We're going to get you out of here. I say to him. But I'm going to wait for the others before talking to him.
And as you observe Brody spinning in sad, slow circles, your friend Squelch in the other side of the room ascends the platform and takes the glowing book into his hands. Squelch, as you do this, you feel like you are filled with not only power, but a powerful need,
Uh-oh.
a thirst. You are pulled from the book across the room. So the book just like drags you through this winding corridor, past Graph, up the stairs, and directly to the stone desk. The book opens in front of you. You are sitting in this stone chair, and the book starts flying through pages. The glow gets brighter and brighter as it shines up from underneath your face, just casting these crazy shadows over the crags and the sockets in your face. And you are possessed by this book. You're possessed with a need to understand.
Oh, no. Graph, like, shoots an eye over to him. And he says, Squelch, stop playing with that. Anyway.
I can't. I need to figure it out.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, we all probably rush over to Squelch, right? Find out what's going on with him. Sit tight, man dying. And I run over, and I yelled at the others, come, let's help Squelch.
Let's do it. I'm going to run up to Squelch and I'm going to just put my hand on his back and I'm just going to be like, I actually don't think that you could understand this if you tried, but I'm going to help you out in whatever way I can. And I am going to cast my Celestial Legacy let me take that one more time. Celestial Legacy Lesser Restoration.
Nice. Oh, yeah,
Ooh.
I remember you mentioned episode 1 that you took Restoration, and you were like, I don't know if it's going to be useful. And now it's so useful.
Yeah, I think I just have it because I'm an angelman.
Okay. What does this do for Squelch?
Mechanically, lesser restoration. I'm so sorry.
No,
Oh,
don't.
no, the book has password protection. That's good.
Lesser restoration. Okay. You touch a creature and can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. Okay. So it's pretty generic, actually. I thought this was the curse one, but it's not. But if the condition is blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned, which I don't think it is, then at least I can try that.
Okay. Squelch, you feel the warm vibes coming off of Gabe. Just
That's
like
nice.
a patchouli scented hug.
Patchouli?
And you are
friend
no
Gabe.
longer paralyzed in your spot. However,
good.
you are still compelled to read this book. You're essentially in an intellectual battle.
Guys,
no.
I am so fucked.
However, may I remind you, you do have inspiration.
I do.
I need you to make an intelligence saving throw against this book.
All right, yeah, I'll burn my inspiration for that.
Oh,
'cause
hold
that's
on. Is he still
important.
blessed?
Yeah, I was going to ask that too.
Should be.
It lasts for a
Whoa.
minute, so
Yeah, you're good. This has like been, 30 seconds, 20 of combat and 10 of being pulled through a room.
Okay, so this is a intelligence save, you said?
That's right.
Oh, no.
Inspiration is a glorious, glorious thing. I rolled a natural 1, and I rolled a natural 17 plus 1 on the bless minus 1 because of my intelligence. 17 flat.
James.
Oh my God.
James, by the skin of your teeth, you win an intellectual battle with this evil book.
Nice.
What does that even look like? How?
You want to put
I don't even know. Okay, so Squelch is over there, like flip, like the book and him are like having it's like an intellectual
Yeah.
psychic battle sort of
The
thing.
pages are flipping. It's showing you these terrifying images of different rituals,
I
and then
kinda
it's
love the
flipping to
idea.
other pages, and there's like runes spouting up off of the.
But Squelch, I kind of love the idea
Can-
that like
can
the book
you-
is sentient and you're too dumb for it to
Yeah.
like get
Yeah,
its
can you-
message across
So
to
you,
you.
so you flashed the GIF up earlier. Can you put it back up? Because that's what happens.
Stupid book. I can't read.
That's awesome.
Takes it and slams it shut.
I'm picturing the Book of the Dead, the Necronomicon, for some reason, from Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Like that,
Yeah.
like, the one that, the best book. Are you back with a squelch?
Yeah.
All right, well, no one touched that book.
Trying to tell me to read different stuff, and was like, "Oh, I'm so superior." And I was like, "Well, if you're so superior, how come you don't got more pictures, huh? Pictures are the universal written language. Words aren't. That's not accessible for me."
You did good, squelch. And Red, or not Red, what's my character's name? Grath puts a glass bowl on top of the book for now.
However, Squelch,
Yeah. What's up?
through your besting of this book, you have been gifted some important knowledge.
Okay.
You gain a spell.
What?
Ooh.
It was a wizard book.
That's right. I'm looking for the exact spell.
The spell's called Die Fast.
Hold on.
.com.
Diefast.com. Oh man.
You were
So
the
many
best
of
one to
these-
go up against a book, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Fucking ad block, man.
Ah, it's the worst, right? I mean, ad block's good, but ads are the worst. I hate those sites. They're like, remove your ad block so that we can view you. It's like, nah, man. Stop advertising me manscaping products, and then I won't have to block your dumb shit.
All right. I'm just gonna fucking reveal how shit of a DM I am. But
Hey,
essentially,
you're not a shit
I
DM.
want to know the spell, and I know it exists, where you get to summon basically like a demon or a devil to work for you.
Unseen servant?
No, dude. It's like
There's summon lesser demon.
that's kind of what I want, but I think that one you don't actually get to instruct it. It just hangs out.
It's okay. We can cut this out of the podcast.
Yeah,
not live
this
or
isn't
anything.
dice shame.
It's so funny though because Jay said that earlier too.
You're like, I
They were
want to
like-
retake that.
They're like, oh, I'll take that again.
yeah.
It made me think of like, oh yeah, we can cut that. That's fine.
See, summon lesser demon. The demons are hostile to all creatures, including you.
Oh.
So I want this vibe. I want summon lesser demons for Squelch. We're gonna invent a new spell.
Summon better demons.
Summon
Yo.
better lesser demons. So it's a summon demons spell that you learn. So that's
Okay.
the third level conjuration spell, summon lesser demons. I'm gonna
Okay.
post it in our private chat. Except it's the demons are hostile to all creatures except you. So your party mates may be in danger, but you are not.
Okay.
Oh.
Great.
That's what's up.
Perfect.
Sick.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, I want to talk to this dude.
Oh, right.
whenever they
that's
are.
why I started laughing is because I rolled on a random name table and
Brody?
Brody came up.
Brody, bro.
Brody.
Brody, how's it going, man?
His name's Brody
Bruh.
Brody Geary.
I feel like Gabe and Brody are going to be best friends.
Yo, my dude.
I want to ask Brody if this is consensual because it doesn't
Yeah.
seem safe, sane, or consensual.
No, man. No, it's super not consensual. I just I've been stuck here for like 8 or 10 weeks
Commitment
maybe.
to the bit. I like it.
Thank you.
Inspiration for you.
Thank you. I'm going to use it against you.
Damn it. Yeah, Grath is like, don't worry, we're going to get you out of this. And Zone of Truth! And he blasts him with Zone of Truth. Zone of Truth is a spell that forces people to be on. Then I saw this dude. I'm like, I'm going to Zone of Truth the fuck out of this guy.
Truth, that fool.
So it basically guards against deception until the spell ends. The creature that enters the spell, blah, 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 must make a charisma saving throw. On a fail, they cannot speak a lie.
It may alarm you to know that I have not statted out Brody. Okay, so he rolled a 4.
Okay, so he fails. So, and I think Grath just says, he can't lie to us now. So,
How are you
Let's
still
ask.
alive? If you've been here for 8 to 10 weeks.
The Lich King, he keeps me alive through terrible means. I drink the blood of bats.
Are you a good guy or a bad guy?
I'm a good guy. I was an adventurer. I came here with my adventuring party. We called ourselves Team Awesome Boys.
Oh, that's one of my things. I like you. Let's let him down.
Team Awesome Boys.
Wait a second.
I was part of Team. I was part of Team Awesome Boys, and my teammates died, and the Lich King has kept me here
Why?
because I'm a trap.
Because you're a trap.
Wait, you're a
okay,
trap?
Great.
Don't
You're
speak of
terrible
yourself like that, my dude.
Are you working for the Lich King?
No, not directly. What?
Okay.
Why am I telling you these things?
Well, because we.
What
would
are
you
you
want to hurt
distracting
us?
us from?
Or would you want-
No, I don't want to hurt you. Not at all.
Would you
So,
want to? Would
How are
you
a trap?
hurt us in order to get yourself free?
Yeah, totally.
That makes
This
sense.
place totally sucks.
But then we all would. I guess.
Fuck.
Um,
Please let me down.
If we do that, will you attack us?
No.
If you do that, will something bad happen to us?
Yes, for sure.
Great question, Pip.
Oh.
What is the
God
bad-
damn it! Ah!
What is the bad thing that would happen to us if we let you down?
There's an evil creature that is gonna crawl out from underneath that. And you see, there's like a grate in the wall with some like it's like a spooky entrance with like some like
Moss.
yeah, and you hear from like slightly down within this spooky opening like a rustling sound.
Cool. How big is it?
so-
How big is the hole?
It's like 2 feet high by 3 feet wide, and it's just deep darkness inside.
Cool.
And the camera zooms in on it
Graf
slowly.
grabs like a big stone slab and slides it in front, which wouldn't stop it. But then he puts the immovable rod in front of it,
Oh yes.
and he's like,
There it is.
locked.
That's awesome.
That seems to have solved it.
And Brody's like, no one's ever done that before.
Well,
That's
you haven't
amazing.
dealt with the hacky sack squad before.
Good job.
Cool.
Any other traps that you got going on, bud?
Well, I mean, everyone heard you come in because of the knocker, so the Lich King's for sure ready for you. He probably has been just like giving himself bonuses and buffs and
Is there like an easy
and
way
like
to defeat the
boosts
Lich
and
King?
stuff.
Like,
The
does he have
triple
a
Bs
super
mostly.
weakness?
No, I mean my team failed.
Oh, well,
so.
you guys suck.
No, we're Team Awesome Boys.
Team Awesome Boys.
Oh, true. Well, good point.
All right.
How do you feel about hacky sack?
Oh, yeah. That's a good question.
It's fine. I never had a chance to play. I have terrible hand-eye coordination, so
Why
Insight
did you
check.
become an adventurer?
You don't have to
It's
be
like-
good at it to have fun.
you're right. Maybe
Wait, hold on. Just pause. Continue.
Maybe I'm up here because I never truly learned that I don't have to excel at everything in my life, you know? That I don't have to seek out every Lich King. That I don't have to delve too greedily or too deep. That maybe, just maybe, the magic is inside me all along.
That's
That
beautiful,
was the
man.
Academy Award.
was great.
Thank you.
Well done. Let's kill him. Should we chop off his head, make it quick? I turned to the others. Should we have him join Team Hacky Sack Squad?
I don't think he can do much of anything.
I think we could buff this bad boy.
I don't
him feel
know.
like part. I mean, one extra
I'm kind
fighter
of
for
scared that he's atrophied so much. As soon as we cut him down, all the pressure on his legs is going to break his femur.
Whoa.
Medical
Dr.
knowledge.
Swelch.
He's
I
learned
learned a
some
lot
weird
from that
shit
book.
from that.
Brody, have you atrophied so much that your muscles have fallen and that when you fall, your legs will break?
No!
He said no.
And I'm in zone of truth.
Would you help us fight the Lich King if we gave you some swords and shields and power?
You fucking bet I would.
I think we have a new member.
Yeah!
Oh no, he did atrophy.
Ah!
He's like on the ground.
Gabe slipping some kombucha.
Green stick
Ooh.
fracture.
Needs some kombucha.
Yo,
Yeah.
but you need to try this. It's gonna make you feel right as rain.
My man.
100 hit points back.
It's a,
He has 1,000 hit points, so he's
Oh,
He's
let's just
never
have him
gonna
fight
die.
the Lich King.
cool. You guys cut Brody down?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I mean, why
Yeah.
not? He was in zone of truth.
As Brody falls to the ground, you see that there was a pressure plate underneath his feet. And something clicks deep within the wall, and you hear the scrabbling, scratching sound of a monster approaching the hole. And then you hear it scream in rage as it comes up against the back of this stone cabinet, and there's a wild booming sound as it throws itself against. Ping!
I love like there's this buildup of like this
Yeah.
horror. The camera slowly pans in, and you just see like the dust rattle as it like hits the thing, and you just hear it go.
Basically, yeah. Brody rubs at the places on his wrist where the shackles bit in deeply. He accepts your kombucha with grateful thank yous. And maybe the five of you spend just a few minutes together exchanging pleasantries. Do you still keep Zone of Truth on him? Or
Yeah,
Truth is
probably.
actually, it's a zone, right? So maybe everyone has to
I
tell the
push him
truth.
back and we all accidentally. We don't.
You all
realize it.
step inside of the radius and you start
I'm
telling.
uncomfortable with how.
What
I
is the deepest truth that you haven't told each other?
Trying
What
to think of
is?
something inconsequential?
I don't actually like kombucha.
Oh,
No.
Sacrilege!
I really like playing hacky sack. I'm just not good at it.
I mean, it's not like mandatory blurting out
No,
of
it
whatever
is
you
now.
want, but
It is in the hacky sack squad. Everyone has to do it.
Great.
We're so vulnerable.
Squelch, what's your expulsion of truth?
I know I can't read.
Aww.
Also, I can summon demons now.
Pip, do you have one for the class?
I threw out my kombucha 3 days ago and filled it with vodka instead.
I did too. We all
I
did.
actually do like kombucha.
He's the only one.
That's not kombucha. It's not actually what you think it is.
At the sounds of your tears of vulnerability and the laughter that comes along with
That's
the
a
five
song,
of you.
Tears of vulnerability.
That's right. The five of you becoming closer and more together as a team. You hear from deeper within the dungeon the dry cackle of laughter. The Lich King is ready for you. And I think we're going to leave it there for tonight.
Nice.
A little spice.
King.
Love it.
I love it. These hacky sack squad, I tells ya, they take their
This is
time.
this is the longest one shot
I know,
we've
I
ever
love it.
played.
Yeah, it's great. I'm enjoying it so much.
I don't want it to end, but I
I
understand.
know.
It's so fun.
Good
Ladies and
job,
gentlemen,
guys.
thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. This has been an absolute blast and a half. Yeah, don't forget to check out, again, as always, Planet Arcana, as well as Parkdale Haunt. There's Parkdale Haunt, there's Planet Arcana, as well as buyemily.dice.com, D&D Statues, diefast.com, and Summon Better Demons.
Ooh.
Sounds like a antivirus software. SummonBetterDemons.com.
Whoa.
And Parkdale Haunt has a new app, doesn't it? Or about to have a new app. You had dropped it.
April 20th, right?
No, we dropped our live episode.
The live episode,
on
sorry.
Friday.
Yeah.
Was that
So-
Planet Arcana is April 20th? I remember I was
Yes.
going 420 last
Yeah.
week.
Yeah,
there we go. That's right.
That's me.
420, bro.
That's me.
Yeah, so make sure you check those out. And I don't think we got anything going on, do we?
Nah, we're boring.
No. We signed up for Extra Life again, but that's not till November.
Yeah.
Which
But
we do every
get
year.
pumped. Come
pumped.
November, first weekend in November, we're going to be gaming for 24 hours, raising money for Sick Kids Hospital in Toronto. We've raised $20,000 over the past 4 years, I believe. Is this going to be your
sixth year?
This will be your sixth.
This is our 6th year.
Yes. So we are
Yeah.
gonna.
We actually just got the gold medal from this year. I forgot to tell you, but I hung it up.
Last year we hit $7,000, I think, on our stream, so we're going to be aiming to top that. Join us. It's always a lot of fun. Harlan gets really wild. I usually stay up for probably 22 of those hours. Harlan has been there since year 1, 24 hours. So we'll do the hot wings challenge again.
Yeah, we do the spite. Well, you know what?
spicy
Now that we got some actual Torontonian friends, maybe we have a few more guest stars for our in-person.
How do you guys like spice?
Hot ones?
I do like spice. Yeah.
Ooh, Emily.
I'm on
Jay.
board.
Jay,
I like to be
Emily?
challenged, but I am a baby.
That's
Well,
okay. Me too.
So far, over the past
Okay, so just
5
under
years,
$2,000.
We've raised just under $20,000.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's all this community. Everyone who's watching these videos, everyone who subscribes
James
to Malevolent, and James
has been there. You were our trivia master.
You were a trivia master
Yep,
last
trivia
2
master
years,
last
weren't you?
Yeah.
No,
just
not
last
the
year?
year before, just last year. Year before I did
Yeah.
play games with you guys though.
Yes. So yeah,
That's
we
good.
do 24 hours.
RPGs, video games.
Yeah,
lots
Yeah,
of
it's
fun.
crazy.
stuff.
So we sign up for that again. It's not until November, but I signed
We're
up early
pumped.
this year because I
Yeah.
thought. I mean, we always do.
Why not?
But yeah, so we're gonna be trying to. Well, we'll definitely be passing 20,000 this year cumulatively, but I think we're gonna try for another over $5,000. So who knows? Maybe we'll be roping some friends in from Toronto to help us out.
So
in
wait,
small ways.
we have to eat spicy wings as a part of this?
Yeah.
So-
Are you guys both meat eaters?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Great.
first year you did pickles.
I was
so it's
not.
a big deal.
I was a veggie back
At
then.
that time. But no, what we do, so Extra Life, for those who don't know, actually is great. It's a 24-hour, it's a gaming marathon. We do a myriad of video games, RPGs, streams, as well as we end the night every year for the past 5 years with an in-person Hot Ones. I don't know if you've ever seen the interview show
Yeah,
Hot
yeah, I
Ones.
have.
Yeah, so we buy the hot sauces.
Harlan
we,
has the
Oh
whole
my God.
lineup.
we do the lineup. Oh yeah,
It's
listen.
intense.
And
Chris almost
bad.
puked last year.
Yeah, and Jane, and then we do trivia
During the
and-
hot ones.
And James usually, well, at least last year was the one asking the questions, so you have to like answer questions as you're doing the hot ones, and it gets really, really difficult.
And then afterwards we do a
do
drunk D&D
big
game.
drunk
usually.
D&D game at the end of the night. Last year
It's a
we
lot of fun.
did Tomb of Horrors, which was a drunken Tomb of Horrors game. I think we made it
God,
20
3 rooms in.
feet into the dungeon before just giving up and getting drunk.
It was good though.
I don't know, it all kind of devolves. Into
Regardless,
a-
Extra Life has been an organization that's been in business, I think about 15 years or so. Altogether, they've raised like millions and millions of dollars for Children's Miracle Network hospitals, of which for us, Sick Kids is our local hospital, but money goes towards hospitals around the globe. It's a really big deal. Like Wizards has a team every year and whatever. We do our own small part,
we're
but
a little guy.
it's
but-
really fun. It's all of your donations are going through this official organization, so
Yeah,
all
nothing
the
comes to
funds
us.
are used in a way that is like verified and trackable and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's
But
really really cool.
It's really cool. We're really pumped to do it. And yeah, I'm pumped to bring some new friends on, maybe. I mean,
Yee.
it'll be as easy as hanging out and maybe joining us for an RPG, and as complicated as maybe joining us for some spicy wings. Who knows? But yeah, so I signed up for that. That's why it's on my mind. It's no time soon. It's not until November, but that's on my mind.
Put it in your
I don't
calendar.
think there's anything else going on.
No,
so that's
that's
it
it.
from us. New episode day stream tomorrow. Check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with us. And as my good friend James always likes to say,
We'll see you around the table.
see you around the table, guys. Good night.